some of my commenters are right. I think I need to spend a little bit more time here. My God, we're looking at a flood. Just to get something done. Man, I really need to get this thing going because you know what? Let me show you a way back video of when this thing was operating, and things were a lot better. I mean, I didn't have to rent a U-Haul. I had my own truck. Okay, I have my big yellow one, but that's another story. That's $1,000 or maybe a little bit more to get that going. $1,000 because the license plates alone are $561. It needs a little bit of brake work and some other minor things so it can pass the state safety inspection. But you have to have a safety inspection for the bigger vehicles when they want to let them on the road. But yeah, this thing, you know, last year, man, I was killing it with this thing. But money has to be coming in. That's the thing with the scrap life. Money has to be flowing every day, every day, every day. To be out there doing something. Look at this squirrel moment. Look how rapidly in the puddle that the water is running. It's just sopping wet. It's saturated everywhere. The ground is just so saturated. I see money everywhere. Well, I see work everywhere too. So that's like filled with all kinds of tidbits and stuff, and Lord have mercy. Stop talking about it and get it done. Well, sure, you can just take valuable metal and just store it off as shred. I could just load my truck anytime with aluminum and just let the aluminum go as steel. But this thing right here, when this thing was going, I was making money, man. And when this bad dog was going, dang, I was making bank. I had this thing parked in front of my house. Well, actually, I had it parked on my property, in my driveway, and then the neighbor kept calling the government, and then I parked it out in the street, and that lasted for about a year, and then I got a ticket on it. Too heavy of a vehicle for the roadway, or the residential street, or whatever, so here I am. Here I am at this cesspool. We got buckets of broken glass, weaponize a dishwasher that's just been sitting there forever, waiting to go, waiting for springtime. That's what's going on, man. Today, like I said, I got a wake to go to, and a funeral tomorrow, so I kind of like put some fly in the ointment, sort of. I know people can't figure out. Well, see, I got new viewers all the time, so people can't figure out what's stopping me. Well, time, labor, and tools. And if I wait too much longer, you know, it won't be good for the truck, really. But yeah, getting that EGR bolt off. See, it's a double bolt, and if you turn the big one, where's my finger? If you turn the big one, all right, the big one is right, I don't know, the big one is right there. You turn that, the smaller one starts to turn. And when that happens, you'll end up twisting that and you'll break that. I don't want that to happen, so I need very narrow wrench that can hold on to that and keep that in place. And it can't overlap because it'll crack the aluminum. And why do I gotta get that off? Because I have to get this. I have to get this Vortec air intake right there. I have to get that off. And why do I got to get that off? Because I cannot see. I have to see. I'm one of them kind of people. I have to see that clamshell distributor cap back there. Okay? To get that off, because I cannot see the screws that are holding it in there. I can't see them. I need to be able to see what I'm working on. I tried feeling around for it. They seem like they're rusted or stripped. So yeah, that's what's holding back this. Well, it's still liquid in there. Hopefully the antifreeze was strong enough to withstand that really bad day that we had. A couple of really bad cold days. Because if not, it would crack the aluminum for sure. Let alone the cast iron. Look at that water run. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. It's just a sopping mud pie here. But they have that running right there. Alright. I'm gonna upload the part of a video, you know, where my boy is like tossing this stuff off at the scrapyard that's outside, which is what I prefer. I prefer the outside scrapyard, any outside scrapyard over the indoor one, any day. The indoor one kind of, there's something kind of hinky or a little bit off about that place. Can't put my finger on it. You know, you get that feeling where something don't seem right, or you just don't know what it is. So I got a little bit of trash in here, but I have to take it to a dumpster or something like that because the owner doesn't want me putting, I don't know, one of the truck drivers dumped a bunch of wood and stuff like that in a pile, thinking they can get away with just leaving it someplace. I can't do that same thing, man. I'll get chewed out. So we have to fly tip. See you guys in the next video. Videos, I used to use that as a backdrop. I don't know, there's just something about it that made like a perfect backdrop, and I don't know. Something about that building I think is cool.
The first one is great, and then the second one is really good. And then you're thinking, oh, how's the third one going to be? And then it just gets even better. It's so good, AOC's Green New Deal. So she's asked, is nuclear a part of this? This is all from her frequently asked questions about her Green New Deal. Is nuclear a part of this? A Green New Deal is a massive investment in renewable energy production and would not include creating new nuclear plants. It's unclear if we will be able to decommission every nuclear plant within 10 years, but the plan is to transition off of nuclear and all fossil fuels as soon as possible. No one has put the full 10-year plan together.
I want to find that lady. I want to find that lady and I want to stomp on her head. I literally want to stomp on that lady's head. She's some government wacko that wants to make owning a car illegal. That's somebody I want to, like a gorilla. Just like put her head on a curb and like just start stomping on it. That's like the learned class. Green New Deal. No fossil fossil fuels. How are you going to heat your house? See, they don't want you to fly in an airplane. They don't want you driving your car.
15.3%. That is more than twice as much as national emissions rose during the same period. When you account for population growth, Vermont's per capita emissions rose 5%. The US
These people won't go away, man.
By 17%. Why?
I remember that stupid song.
So bad. They decided they were going to stop using nuclear energy.
Throw away all the cars in the bars.
In the state of Vermont.
Okay.
And then they just didn't.
What was the name of that song?
They tried to use wind farms. The only wind farm to be built in the entire state.
I don't know. There was one of the lines in it, but it was some hippie ass song.
Why exactly?
Throw away all the cars in the bars. So no drinking. You know, nobody having fun. People not being able to get around like they need to. Well, these people have finally gotten the seat of power, and yeah, they want to live their dream.
She's asked, does this include a carbon tax? She says the Green New Deal was a massive investment in the production of renewable energy industries and infrastructure. We cannot simply tax gas and expect workers to figure out another option.
This person's running for president.
We created a better, more affordable option. So we're not ruling a carbon tax out, but a carbon tax would be a tiny part of a Green New Deal in the face of a gigantic expansion of our productive economy that would have to be preceded by first creating solutions necessary so that workers in working class communities are not affected. See, I agree with this part of her plan. The problem is that she doesn't actually have another part of her plan. And carbon taxes are regressive taxes. They do harm people who are at the lower end of the economic spectrum. Which, by the way, is the reason.
Yeah, people like that need a solid slap and a kick in the head, like their teeth knocked out. You know.